Hey, how's it going, everybody? Back, been a little while. Had a bunch going on here lately, and actually had a bunch of footage until about a week or two ago, and messed up and deleted a whole bunch of stuff, probably about 5 or 6 different videos I meant to put up, but never got past kind of starting to edit them. So that's that. I guess I'm right at 500 miles now on my board that I've got like documented through my app, so I'm probably well over that, because I know the first couple months I was real bad about pulling the app out and actually clicking to keep track of my mileage. So I guess this will be kind of a 500 mile update, and so far pretty good. Only real problems that I've had were on the earlier stages, when I still had that little tackle box as my case. My little battery meter like that burned out. That's like I think it's like $4 to $7 part, so that wasn't a big deal. And I've had a couple flats, and I've only had one that was out when I was riding, and I pulled over, and I keep my backpack on me, and I've got another little kit with pretty much everything I'm gonna need when I'm out there. I got one of those little skinny like hand crank bicycle pumps, which is plenty for this, and I've got 2 different kinds of little patch kits, and all little things that could go wrong, like torn bushing. I've got replacements for that. I've got replacement bearings. I've got some little jumper wires in case like one side of the ESC burns out, and I can maybe tinker with it and figure something out with my little jumper wires. Or if I have to I've got the stuff to take my belts off and push home need be. Luckily that hadn't happened, and I've got a couple replacement belts in my bag. So I guess that's that. And let's see, this is my second Psycho Tiller case, because I've got that Psycho Tiller battery in there, my 10S 5P. Here's the remote I'm working with, the 3-speed Chinese job, and then I've got the version 2, I believe, Chinese ESC for dual motors, and it's been awesome so far. Let's see, my first Psycho Tiller case I cracked on some corner. I think it would have been like off in here or something, which wasn't too big of a deal. It glued back until I got my battery, and it wasn't big enough for that. So I moved that case over to my Santa Cruz old school that I had my old tackle box on. So it's been updated, and I cut that box down. Obviously had to cut it down to fit in the in between the trucks, and so it cut that crack out, and so it looks pretty cool on that. So once again, flat tire when I was out was the only major problem that I've had, and and that wasn't too long of a fix. I'm thinking 15-20 minutes max. Other than that, this thing has been awesome. I've been spending about half my rides off in grass, kind of working on 180s and stuff like that, and putting a lot of mileage on the weekends. Also went down to Galveston for close to a week and rode around there, and probably got 100+ miles down in Galveston just driving around, and that was pretty fun. But again, all that stuff got deleted, other than a couple like still pictures. About as close as I can get to the ocean without getting wet and sandy, because I don't think sand would be real good for those boats. Glad to be here anyway. Let's see. And I guess that's it. I bought a few new decks. I bought an arbor, but that I thought I was gonna do a deck swap on the backfire, and it turned out it was too short. So, you know, that will be that one I'm gonna switch out with the Santa Cruz. Yeah, so I'm gonna put that arbor deck, I'm gonna switch that with the Santa Cruz board at some point in the future. And after I found out that didn't work, I ordered a pintail, a 44-inch globe pintail, which looked pretty cool. It's kind of surfboard style, and so I think I'm gonna end up doing my deck swap on the backfire with that. And I guess, you know, if I don't procrastinate too much, I'll bring that to you guys in the future. Anyways, let me see, run through this thing, try to cover a bunch of ground. Here's my backpack I wear with a few things, you know, screw my knee up, got something to kind of clamp it down. There's my replacement belts. And, let's see, here's my little tackle box that I have. Got my pump on there. All my Allen wrenches, screwdrivers, and everything are in here, patch kits and everything. So there's basically kind of what I ride around with in case I got issues. And what else? Oh, got a pair of Vans Old Schools. They are the Veggie Tans, and when I bought them, I thought Veggie Tan meant like you know, not leather, but it turns out they're like super high quality leather, and Veggie Tan just means that they don't treat it with any chemicals or color treatments. So that's like just the look of natural leather. But if you guys like your shoes pristine, I wore these the whole week I was down in Galveston, and every time you wear them, they break in a little bit more. They were super stiff until about an hour in, and then they just start crinkling up everywhere, and they get super dirty. They were clean before I came out, and like that happened the first day. I don't know. I guess rubbed my foot in the grip tape or something. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, if you like a pristine shoe, these aren't the ones for you. But if you like a shoe that gets softer with time and breaks in and has that awesome like baseball glove smell, then those are for you. So anyways, 500 miles again. Been pretty awesome. Oh, and the time that I had the flat, you know, it was on one of the back tires. You know, I just felt weird and looked back, and it was flat, and I was able to still ride I don't know how long I rode with it flat actually, but I was able to get to a shaded spot on it still, so it wasn't like a devastating issue. So anyways, thanks again, and I'm sure I'll check in with you after I do the deck swap. If I, you know, no telling, you know, the thing could show up 2 days from now and I could sit on it for 6 months before I actually do anything. So I'm not gonna try and make any promises. Not that any of y'all are really sitting there anticipating any of my check-in videos, but anyways, hope everybody's doing great, and we will check in with you soon, and hopefully we'll get another 500 miles without any issues. Till next one, take care. roadblock. Well, looks like I need to add one more problem that I've had in the 500 miles. Just pulled in to the grocery store to get some creamer for the coffee, and when I put it in the shopping cart, noticed I had a flat on my back wheel. And I think when I was out on that little construction zone over there, I think I picked up a staple. So it took about 10 minutes after I got done shopping to patch my tube in my tire and pull the staple out. So yeah, there's one more issue, but again, it's not 100 out here yet. I get out early in the morning, so it's still only about 80-70% humidity with a little bit of a breeze. So yeah, it definitely could be worse. And now back on the way home, because the sun is about to come out or start getting hot here pretty quick. And I'm going by the little military armory we've got here, and they're doing something, a bunch of stuff going, people over there. But anyways, that was, you know, one more issue. So now I've had 2 flats while I'm out riding. But again, kind of to be expected when you're running through a little place like this. Ooh, that was a little sand pit. That almost threw me. All right, well, I'll check in with you guys later. Appreciate it. Take care. Have a great weekend.